or yeah, you know, the location, the familiar location. So welcome you guys. Thank you for being here to the live stream. I already see some names on the chat and hopefully you guys are still here. So let me just see. We've got Landon's room. I'm back. I love your vids. Thanks, Landon. We've got Amelia. Amelia saying, hi, I'm back. Awesome. Amelia is back. Landon's room. Amelia. The world. Amelia says, oh wow, that's so cool. Tommy Bricks is here, of course. We got a mod. Thank you, Tommy, for being here. Always need a mod. To Tommy, high fives. Justin Ninjago. Justin Jago and Subway Dude. Let's go. Tommy says, like and subscribe. Yes, thank you, Tommy. We'll pin that right away. And there we go. Happy Friday. So, let's see. I think I can get more in this shot. So, there we go. We've got a set we just finished. The Statue of Liberty. Oh my gosh. Let's see, what was it? Far From Home, Spider-Man set, Statue of Liberty head, and love this set, of course. It is the same build, same instructions, same pieces as the one that is the Welcome to Apocalypseburg. And so, if you never got that set, this one is more, well, it's more recent. They're both retired now. So I don't know if this one, I'll have to look this one up. I wonder if it went up in price or in value on BrickLink. But the Apocalypseburg sure did. So that's a bummer. That thing's like $800 or, I don't know, $500 to $800 as a used set, which is just crazy. And I guess I could look on AliExpress. And then there, of course, here is a 2026 set. The Speed Champions DeLorean set, 77256 Time Machine. Back from the Future, or no, sorry, Back to the Future. How could I misstate the title? Anyway, I just did. 357 pieces. And this will be a fun build. I know I've seen a few build this one up already. And we are working on a set that's from 2016, or maybe a little more recent than that. But this was the Notorious Lowrider Joker's car. A Batman, the DC... It might have been the Batman movie set. Yeah, it is. The Batman movie set, or one of them. And this is set 70906. And it's going to look like that here, hopefully within the next few minutes of the live stream, or by the end of the live stream for sure. And the fun part yesterday was unboxing this. The other fun part was, since I had packed this Batman set away for so long, when we moved back to the US and everything, you know, things can get lost, but I had my sticker sheet in a separate location and found it. So thank goodness for some organization. Just had to remember when. And so there we go. Joker is here. And oh, Brick Therapy. If you're new to our channel, this is our channel logo. This is BrickTherapy23. We like to build Lego and we like to talk Lego, and several of you have joined in the chat and said hello. So we are building the Joker car, which the color is amazing. I don't know if I'd want this color in a real car, but for a Lego set to have this thing on display, and it's fairly a large set, but very cool set to have. So thanks for being here. Thanks for giving us a try, giving us a chance. So if you like Lego, if you like talking Lego, please stay in the chat, say hello, like and subscribe if you so choose. We'd love to have you as part of our channel. And we live stream almost every day. I think I've been on a roll this week. Tommy, you can attest to that. Have I live stream since Sunday, each day since Sunday? So if I live stream tomorrow, that's a full week. And going back in time, yes, Huey Lewis and the News. I can hear that song already. Good 80s music. So let me make sure I've said hi to everyone. Justin Jago says, sorry, it's been a while. I have been really sick. Can't stay for too long. Justin Jago, hope you're feeling better, man. A good dose of Lego BrickTherapy23 can only help. And some vitamin C for sure. And some vitamin C. Subway Dude says, new location today. I like it. Thanks, Subway Dude. Yeah, this is the original location. And these are the sets I keep referring to in the background. Some of the best sets ever, right? We've got the Rivendell set there. We've got Barad-dûr. We've got a various assortment of Star Wars sets that belong to my younger son. And our very first live stream was the Star Wars Star Destroyer there, along with the Ghost Ship. Actually, I think these two are probably going to retire this year. So if you are, you know, you're in kind of the range of getting a Lego set that's a decent sized Lego set, but you're not, you know, trying to break the bank 100%. You know, you're looking at buying a Lego set that's maybe in the $100 range or less, or no, I guess maybe $150 range. Although these sets have gone on sale a few times, maybe give those a try. I think those are some of the funnest sets that we've built in the Star Wars lineup without going way over budget and getting a UCS set. Now there is one other set. This, if you, I mentioned this. If you find just the Star Wars ships a fun theme, these mid-scale size ships, like there's the Acclamator, and there's the mid-scale size Millennium Falcon. If you are a Star Wars fan, you like the Lego models, but you don't need the giant sets, and you just want to have a few cool display pieces, you know, just to kind of show off in a collection, and they fit really well in these nice small cubicle shelves, then give those sets a try. They are fun builds. I found them just as, because we've built up some larger scale sets, well, like the Star Destroyer. I found those just as fun a build. They don't take as long, but the builds are just as interesting, just as complex, I think. And if you want some Star Wars action figures to go with it, or minifigures, I should say, then you can always get those separately. You know, just buy a couple small battleships, or what do they call those? Oh, those micro build sets. And I think you'll be pleased. So if you are a Lego builder, be like, I don't want to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on Star Wars, but I like the ships, I like the models, I would love to try and build one of those. I would say actually start out with the midi scale Falcon over here. That is probably, it's been one of my favorite sets that we built in the last year, and that doesn't come with minifigures. And well, the Millennium Falcon is like a character unto itself for Star Wars. So just gotta say, consider those. Never Too Old for Bricks is here. What's up, buddy? Good to see you guys. Nifty Brick Storm. Love it, Brick Storm. Sometimes it's like, oh, what do you call it? It's like a roll on the roulette table if we get some of you guys. So I'm so glad to see some names here. Subway, where are you? Lots of laughs. I was streaming for 3 hours again. Oh, no. Subway dude is here, though. He wasn't feeling too great, though. My family wanted me to watch a movie. That's good. Gotta have some family time, too. Brick Together. Love it. Brick Together. Brick Therapy, you just had 55 people watching, bro. I know, I think I was making a fairly good pitch for Lego Star Wars too, showing off the midi scale ships, and then they, well, you know, it's the vertical stream, so it's easy to keep scrolling. But I had them for a moment, Brick Together. I had them for a moment, so maybe some of them stayed. We always love having some new people join the chat, and of course, we always love having some new people join the chat. So yeah, that was pretty cool. The last Star Wars set I've gotten was the newer ATTE whenever that came out. So Subway dude, yes, that is it this one over here? Is it the, oh, the, is that the gun? Oh no, that's not it. The ATT, what's the ATT? That's the, that's like one of those, oh, what would you call those things? Those giant crawlers like they used in Empire Strikes Back. I'm getting all my Star Wars terminology mixed up. Brick Together says, Subway dude, high fives. 2 days in a row, streaming for 3.5 hours. Never Too Old for Bricks, making up for some time there. Let's go. So, Never Too Old for Bricks, you're keeping it alive. I knew you were a little bit bummed out a couple days ago, but it sounds like you're driving on. I love it. TOT is here. Rafsan is here. Doing well, Rafsan. Happy Friday, or though some of you guys, I think it's Saturday already. My birthday party is tomorrow, says TOT. Happy birthday, my friend. Awesome. Subway Dude says, I do see the ATT under the gunship. Yeah, okay, that is it. I was doubting myself. So it is this one. That is my son's, or Little Brick Therapy. That is his favorite. Well, that's what he claims. That is his favorite Lego set of all time. We actually did one of our videos last year going to the Lego store and buying that and talking to a couple of the employees at the Lego store. And I think, gosh, when was that? That was like Christmas 2023, actually. So I guess, yeah, just before New Year's 2024. So I guess that's 2 years ago. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Time flies. But we were talking to the Lego store employee at the time and videoed some of it. But I was asking him, what are some of the new sets coming out for Star Wars? And even back then, he's like, I hope they, I don't know if he knew anything, but he's like, I hope they release a new Death Star. And we're thinking, that would be amazing. And just talking about old sets. And I think one of the reasons why that set is my son's favorite is that's one that I think probably one of the first Lego sets that he actually bought 100%. Like he saved up all his money, had this big, wad of dollar bills, $5 bills and such from birthday, Christmas, allowance, doing extra chores, just saving up all this money. I think that set was that set is or was like $150 or maybe 120, something like that. Definitely over $100, and he was so happy he got that set. And actually, that was the same time. That was a Lego haul that day or that night. That was the same time that I got the Jazz Club. So we were seriously doing some Lego shopping at the Lego store that night, and that was super fun. I think that was the start of his Christmas break, and he was so ready to get that set. He had his eye on it for whenever it was released or announced, and got that set. Talked to the Lego store employee, saw a guy buy the Titanic set that evening, and we were filming one of our first videos in the Lego store, just kind of showing what was on the shelves at the time. And I felt like, oh, there's some potential for us as a channel, because this younger gal, I don't know, she was probably in her 20s. She said, hey, can I ask you guys for advice? What would you recommend I get for my boyfriend? I want to get him a Star Wars set for Christmas. And I said, well, my son here, his opinion matters. He's a qualified Lego Star Wars fan. And so I think we were telling her at the time, she had her eyes on the UCS sets. We said, I think the X-Wing fighter was there, the UCS X-Wing was there, and I might have tried to convince her to get not the UCS Millennium Falcon, but I think, no, the Dark Falcon wasn't out at the time. There was another Star Wars set I had pointed out to her, and now I can't think of what it was. Maybe it was the Star Destroyer, but it wasn't a UCS set. Anyway, we're like, oh my gosh, we are those people. We're influencers. Not really. But it was fun to be asked that while we were filming. I don't think I videotaped that or videoed that because she wasn't aware that's what we were doing. But it was fun to be asked that question. Let's see. Brick Together says, Michael, we did a live redirect to your channel last night, but I had to make a phone call right after the stream. Never Told for Brick says, okay, it's 1 a.m. here. My fingers are killing me. With building such a spiky dragon, going to try to sleep. Never Told for Bricks. Psh! Thanks, man, for being here. Hope you feel better for sure. Yes, rest up. Rest up. All right. Brick Together says, Michael, give me a call when you get up. Oh, man, we're making plans on the chat here. We are making plans. All right, so let me see. I'm on bag 3 of this set. So if you are just wondering, I'm building this channel. And look at that, Royal. We went from 54 people down to 10 times less than that. But that's the nature of what's going on here. I need to get back into Lego Star Wars, but they are pricey. Yes, Subway Dude, I hear you. Lego Star Wars is so arbitrary now, or they have been the last several months with pricing. And I don't know, the smart bricks that just came out. Those sets are, oh, yeah, they're just Lego Star Wars is probably as crazy as the Disney company itself right now. So um, I think if they just chill out for a bit, it's not like they're gonna lose money. If they could just not go crazy with the prices. That ridiculous $45 priced battle pack for one. At least it went down over Christmas break. It went down with at least through Walmart, maybe Amazon too. It went down to $35. I guess if you really wanted that set, then you could have had it. All right, now here's one of the coolest minifigures you'll find. This is Harley Quinn, right? Now I don't know all the backstory to these characters. I do not remember. Like when I watched the old Batman TV series, Joker definitely looked like this kind of Joker. And of course, Batman, Batgirl, those characters there was there. Did they do it? Have they made a Robin minifig character? They must have. I just have not noticed. And right now, the DC sets are kind of lagging. They do not have too many of them. But Harley Quinn is one. Oh wait, she's wearing her roller skates. But what a cool minifigure that is. I have not seen her other than the movies that came out over the last, I don't know, 10 years or so. Actually, maybe older than that. What was it? The Squad one. Anyway, she looks cool, and she's got the roller skates. I don't know what her backstory is. I don't think she's a a very kind character, but a very cool minifig nonetheless. And speaking of the Welcome to Apocalypseburg set, kind of related to Batman a lot. I think she comes with that set as well. I think she might kind of resemble this one here. I feel like she's been represented with different colors off and on. All right, so we've got some Spider-Man sets here. We've got the very cool Statue of Liberty head from that Far From Home set or No Way Home. I don't know which home it is. One of those home movies. And we've got BrickTherapy, and we've got the last part of the lowrider limo here, or lowrider vehicle for the Joker. So let's get building here. Let me catch up with the chat as well. And I need to look up this set because I'm never gonna remember that name. I don't know why I cannot remember that name. The Notorious Lowrider. There it is. The Notorious Lowrider. So very cool build, and glad I got it. And there's not too much in terms of Joker related sets right now. I guess there is the Arkham Asylum. So there is that. Let's see. Brick Together says, dang, YouTube is fickle like that, BrickTherapy. I know. It jumped up again, too. Just after I said that, it jumped up. It went from 5 up to 33. So I don't know how the algorithm works. It was cool over the summer. I don't know how long you guys have been live streaming Brick Together, but over the summer when my son and I started live streaming the Lord of the Rings sets, we were averaging, gosh, 4 or 5 times the views we get now. So, and our regular videos were doing really well back then too. So I don't know if it's just there's a glut of Lego content, which is understandable, but it's also becoming more and more a popular product. So hoping we'll all benefit from that in our channels. Like getting more interest in Lego just in general, looking for other Lego channels to talk about content and not just watch it and hear what one person thinks. So we'll see. I just wish they had all taped the like or tapped the like button. Yes, psh, exactly. And they keep going up, says Tommy Bricks about the prices. Brickable World. Psh. Hey everybody, good to see you, says Brickable World. Love it. Brickable World. Yes, Brick Together says yes, they definitely have a Robin minifigure. I thought they did. I caught remember what set I've seen him with, or if I've seen him at all. Brick Therapy, are you gonna watch the Olympics at all? We caught the not the live stream, the YouTube, I guess the replay of the opening ceremony. So does that count, Brick Together? That is one version of the Olympics I have not followed. And 2020, the whole 2020 phenomena kind of bummed me out even more when you think about it. But like when they canceled the Tokyo Summer Olympics and then delayed it, I think for a year, or yeah, I think they had it in 2021 or something like that, and then they basically turned it into a virtual Olympics where only the athletes could compete. So, anyways, the Olympics and then the Paris Olympics were okay, but the opening ceremony was odd. So the Summer Olympics kind of faded our interest, and the Winter Olympics are like secondary to that. So I don't. Yeah, if I do watch it, because my family will remind me of it. But I know. Well, we know it opened up today. Interesting question. They, I wonder if they probably have. Are they going to do a Lego related Olympic set? Like we gotta talking about laughing about Lego themed sets. What about that World Cup trophy set? I've seen people come up with some funny commentary about that. The World Cup trophy set. The drumstick, the giant chicken leg trophy. So, and the price. Talk about prices again. Lego prices. What things like over $100 for this giant kind of, I don't know, semi bowling pin looking thing? It's crazy. Subway Dude says, "Welcome to Apocalypseburg is such a cool set, but even when it was first released, it was expensive." Yeah, Subway Dude. That's why I didn't get this set. I was hoping. I think that set was probably $300 because I remember seeing it at the Lego store and it was at a discounted price, but I think the discounted price was still $250. And that's before all this inflation has kicked in, because that was like what, around 2018 or so? No, 2019 or so. Um, but yeah, the thing I regret though, and we put it in our video of like 10 sets we missed. We wished, my son and I wish I would have gotten. That set dropped down to, I think, like around $170 or $180 with Walmart. And I did not buy it. I don't know, for whatever reason, talked myself out of it. Well, I mean, again, it's still $180, so you just can't spend money all the time. But on Lego, you can spend money all the time. Lego's another story. But yeah, we were also living overseas, and for me to buy that set overseas would, I don't know, be kind of. I already bought a couple giant sets through Lego and had them shipped to my parents' house, and I really didn't want to keep doing that because I think they were kind of like, we're not your storage facility. So I kind of held off on that. But anyway, I missed out on that. It went on sale where we were overseas too, but not like that. And then I have a good friend who still lives. We were living in Spain, so I have a good friend who still lives over there, and he and his son are into Lego also. Maybe not as much as I am with my son, Little Brick Therapy, but we do talk a lot of Lego, and I wish I would have discussed that set even more with him. I was kind of thinking he didn't like this set, and then I find out he's like, "Oh man, if that set drops in price, I'm gonna pick it up. If it goes down to like $250, I'm willing to spend that." And I'm like, "Dude, it was just on sale. Why did you just buy it?" Anyway, we could have pooled our money together and bought the set together. Offset the cost a little bit. Although it would have been hard, like us moving back to the U.S. and them staying overseas. Yeah. So who gets the set now? That would be a tough one. Romy Bricks. Romy Bricks says hello to everyone. Subway Dude, Royal, Tommy. Good to see you all. Brick Together says the World Cup trophy is terrible. It's a giant. Somebody said it. It was like a giant. I think it was Lego Timmy. Somebody made fun of it. It's a giant drumstick, right? Actually, it reminds me of that ice cream they make. That bucket of ice cream or chicken legs, but it's ice cream on the inside. It looks like that. Actually, I want to try one of those. They actually look really good. The ice cream. The trophy does not look good. But you do get a minifigure with it, and it does open up to some interior Easter egg type thing. I think the way they actually pitched the sale of that Lego World Cup trophy was really strange too, to say the least. They had like World Cup legends, like some of the best players ever who have won the actual trophy, all kind of standing around, looking at and admiring that Lego set. I don't know. It was like kind of a weird looking picture, but you know, they're gonna get paid, so I guess to them not a big deal. But man, yeah, that set, and then the price. I wonder. I wonder. I don't know if World Cup fans are exactly Lego fans. Maybe they are both, but yeah, that set plus the Lego Crocs shoes and the Smart Brick sets. Yeah, Lego's got some throwaway items out there. I guess maybe it's just for when you're that big a company, there is something to be said about good and bad publicity. The main point being there's still publicity for the company. So maybe they thought, you know what? Either way, we get free advertisement because people are gonna make fun of us. Series 28 unboxing stream is scheduled the 17th. Royal for tomorrow, says Romy Bricks. Oh, exciting. Romy and Brick Together says the soccer ball looks much better in my opinion. Oh, that's right. They are doing a World Cup soccer ball as well, Lego set. I'll have to see what my son thinks about that. He's a huge soccer fan, and he actually has a soccer game tomorrow. No, this season, his soccer season's is picking up, gaining full steam. It'll be a miracle if I can get him to live stream with me anytime soon. So, which is a bummer because I love it when he's live streaming with me. But man, plus he's gonna try out for the school team. So the dude is gonna be busy. And what can I say? All right. What? Oh wow, this is like. Did I put on the wrong pieces, or is it the way it's supposed to look? It is. All right, so we're getting a little bit more of the character of the car. I want to say this is like a giant Cadillac. Does this not look like an old school Cadillac? And there's another way to describe this car, but that wouldn't be family friendly. I mean, it's not a bad word necessarily, but it is. Anyway, it's a giant Cadillac. Oh, cool, says Romy. Subway Dude says, Lego makes the most random sets that most people didn't ask for. Exactly, Subway Dude. I think they and this year, the last 2 years just proves it. They're going all over the place. They're doing Pokemon. They're doing anime. They are doing smart bricks. And it's like there's a bottomless pit of, I mean, if you're a Lego designer, they must be ecstatic. It doesn't seem like there's any limit as to what they can pitch and get some budget for to build. I mean, they got all those sets. I don't know if the concept and the Lego design offices work together, but it's very interesting. Now, I know they have a budget as far as what sets or how much they can put into a set piece count wise, but it's crazy. So we'll see what comes up next. Like I've been talking about March sets. Rafsan says, I have to go. Psh, Rafsan, good to see you, my friend. Amelia, there you are. Psh, Amelia says, hello again. Good to see you, Amelia. Thanks for coming back. You can't even drive a car with a Lego Crocs. You can't even drive a Lego car with a Lego Crocs. That's so crazy. Balaban, I tried to say hello. How is your day going? Hey, Balaban. Psh, glad you said hello again. The day is going well. It's a nice Friday evening. Okay, now Amelia says, gotta go. Psh, Amelia, thanks for being here and leaving a like. We got 10 likes with all those people passing through. I was thinking we'd have more than that, but so be it. So be it. I know you guys are busy. You got your precious time. It's late for a lot of you, and I like seeing all the names pop up here in the chat to say hello. Tommy Brick says, I want a Hong Kong Fooey set. Lots of laughs. Ooh, I don't even know what that is. Is that an anime set? Yeah, so actually, let me go to the Lego website. Now I'm so curious. Talking about all the random things about Lego. My thoughts are drifting all over the place. What are the new sets that are coming out that are not released and are in the planned to be release stage. I know they've had some other announcements, some stuff. Like they're doing a upscale Winnie the Pooh build, another dog, a golden retriever puppy, um, a flower wall. Wow. A spring wreath, Christmas. Why not spring? It's got an Easter theme to it. Oh, yeah. I mean, after all that talk, we forget about the ones that probably are more interesting to Lego builders. The Ocarina of Time, the Final Battle, the Zelda set. That one looks cool. Again, with the Zelda sets, with the Deco Tree and that one, I think they're cool, but I don't know if I want them. And I'm a childhood fan of that game. Like that was one of the games I loved the most when I had the original Nintendo console with the gold colored game cartridge. But I think with the Zelda sets, I don't know. I like display sets, right? Obviously behind me, but they have structure to them. The Zelda one is just like Ganon and Link kind of just fighting. I don't know. It's just a giant figure display, which I guess could be okay. The Lord of the Rings, Sauron's helmet. Don't need it. Got the Sauron with this set here. Don't need it. Don't want it. Don't. I think it's a probably a fun looking build, but I don't want an evil looking helmet on display. Although I got Barad-dûr behind me, and the eye. That's pretty crazy looking. Got the Fortune Master. Some more of those stuff. Okay, so what are the new sets that are coming out that are not yet released that are going to be like? I wonder if they have Minas Tirith here out on the Lego website, since it was leaked, and there's theories as to if that leak was a total accident or on purpose. Coming soon, the orange cat. Coming soon, the upscaled. Oh yeah, the blue astronaut minifigure. That might be worth a buy because it's a classic space guy. That's always fun. The Venusaur, Charizard. There's Pokemon. The London bus is coming back. I remember they had a London double-decker bus before. Although this one looks like it's a smaller. It might be kind of on the scale and size of this. They did a larger London bus, kind of like a I don't know what kind of like a Technic size build London bus, although it wasn't a Technic build, but it was a lot bigger set. And then they got they got a BMW M4 GT3 Evo race car and a Jeep Wrangler Rubicon SUV. Those look like cool Technic builds. Those will be interesting. They got something called Sally's Flower Pot. No idea what that is. Police train heist. There's a train coming out. Ryan was asking me to pick a train set. Didn't even know that one was in the running. And the Crocs. The Brick Clog. Okay, that's what they're called officially. The Brick Clogs. I think they come with a red minifigure. $150. That's not exciting. So I would say, I guess you got to find some stuff here that sounds good, looks good, or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, Landon's Room says. Oh wait, here we go. Roaming Bricks. We have the USS Enterprise set offered at 50% discount, applicable as the Valentine's Day celebration. Are you serious, Roaming Bricks? And here I was thinking that was going to be a set that would be so hard to get that people would want that and pay extra for the price because it'd be sold out. But I guess everything runs its course. We need the wisdom of John Powell to bring us down to earth, because a lot of these sets, get past the excitement, the FOMO of these sets, let things settle down, wait a couple months, and be patient with Lego especially. They're going to keep making these sets, especially the new ones. It's not like it's a set that's announced, sold, and retired. That's not the case. But that Minas Tirith set, I saw a better video, better quality description of that one. And I thought that does look like a good buy. But I don't know. We will see. Roaming Brick says, I am passing on buying it. Yeah, I don't blame you, Roaming Bricks. I don't know. The minifigures look cool. It's one of those sets. It'd be probably a cool display set if you like Star Trek enough, but the minifigs don't really fit into any other genre. I guess you could put them next to Star Wars, but even that doesn't make sense. So the build, I guess, would be just something for nostalgia's sake. Maybe when it's retired, it might be interesting enough to people. Hey, Amelia's back. Psh! There we go. Amelia, Landon's Room says, hi, Tommy. Love your channel. Very cool. Romy Brick says, does anyone else want the Enterprise? Then visit here and get yourself a delightful delivery. Ha! So you got to pay for the flight to get to where you are at Roaming Bricks, and then buy the set at 50% discount. Not sure. Is that is that the best way to get that set? Thanks, Tommy Bricks. Thanks for keeping everything under check. Yeah, don't spam. All right. Let's see. Subway Dude says, Lego has been experimenting a lot the past few years, and some of their ideas are cool, but some are weird. Yeah, where did that Lego Crocs idea come from? They did a shoe idea a few years back with Adidas, and that seemed like an interestingly enough build. And actually, no, before that, there was that Lego shoe that I think that came out before, like an actual Lego tennis shoe, like a wearable shoe, but also had some of the Lego. It was like a white tennis shoe with some of the Lego traditional colors, like the old colors of like yellow, red, green, blue, and everything. And they put that out there, and I don't know how well it did. Again, the price was not very enticing or exciting. So yeah, like you guys said, Lego does have some weird ideas. They put them out there. I guess they see what works. But is it worth their time and effort? Is it worth their budget to do that? Or can they just make some really good theme sets, do some test cases, like, Zelda makes sense, and Lord of the Rings for sure is awesome. And then, yeah, just keep the Star Wars price sets down. Why so expensive, Lego, with the Star Wars prices? All right, I know I emptied bag 3 here, and oh, there it is. Dude, this has happened to me a lot now, getting a piece that does not fall out of the bag. And thankfully, now that's happened enough to double check and see if it's there. So good. Sometimes you think you're missing a piece, or Lego made a mistake, and actually it's just the piece did not come out of the bag. I wonder if that, now that I'm saying that, I wonder if that is a possibility to explain why the paper bags might be better. So they're going from these clear plastic bags to the paper ones. Maybe those paper ones don't have, because they're definitely of a different material inside and out. I feel like they're still lined with plastic on the interior, but I don't think those would have pieces stuck inside like these plastic ones do. I could be wrong, but it seems like that might be at least one benefit of going to those new bags. Otherwise, I really don't like those things. When we moved back here, I think I found one Lego set that had those paper bags, and it was better to keep the thing in the box because it just trapped so much air inside. At least that's what it seemed like. Subway Dude says, I'm hoping Lego makes some more affordable and smaller Lord of the Rings sets. Yeah, that was my thought too. Hey, Pirate. Psh! Pirate says, good morning. Just wanted to say hi, good night, because I have to work. Pirate on the long day shifts. I'm taking 2 vacations off. Then I go back on Wednesday. Hey, Pirate, glad you get some time off, man. Glad you're here for a little bit. Psh! Or just to say hi. Yeah, Subway Dude. Love that idea. That was something I was mentioning in one of our most recent live streams, like with the Minas Tirith set coming out. And I know, looking back at the old Lord of the Rings theme that they had before, I don't know, was it Lord of the Rings or was it Hobbit, the Hobbit movie? However they branded it last time. I know they did some battle pack sets, where you could get like a Star Wars battle pack, something this size of a set. And then inside, like 4, maybe 5 of the minifigures that, you know, you could get 3 orcs and a couple Gondorian soldiers or guards, or the Rohirrim guys. That would be cool. And, you know, other than, it seems like what they've done, which hasn't been too impressive. I don't, you know, they do the brickheads. So there's some Lord of the Rings brickhead sets. That's, yeah, I'm just not interested in those, and it's not fun for anything to complement these type of builds that come with minifigures. But yeah, battle pack sets would be the battle pack sets would be so good. Would love to see those. All right, what am I doing wrong here? Got something here I need to even out. Oh, is it this way? No. All right. Got to think about. All right, did that, but it should be even. How is it not even here? So did that, did that. It's not, I don't even know if I can explain how this is not working. Okay, I gotta make something level with everything else. Let me backtrack again. Okay, I did that right. And then, oh, there's double, that's why. Okay. Again, man, if this was a Technic set, having deconstruct everything would be a headache. The thing with Lego, man, if you make a mistake and then you backtrack or whatever, I feel like the pieces are not cooperative after you have to correct something. Like they pop out, they don't hold together, your thumb or something else catches and it knocks out a piece that you just want to stay in place. It's like that if you ever played basketball and you miss an easy shot on one side, like a layup, and then it immediately leads to the other team going back and hitting a three-pointer. Like, it's like you punished twice, man. What is going on here? Tommy says, please like and subscribe. Yes, sir, Tommy. So yeah, Lord of the Rings CMF series would also be cool. Oh yeah, some great ideas, Subway Dude. Yes. Hope is what keeps us going, says Roman Bricks. Gotta have hope, faith, hope, and love, my friend. Love it. Gotta love the Lego. So I think this is where the dilemma always happens too. The other dilemma with being a Lego collector, right? You have a long-term plan. Say, you know, you see a set get released, it's an expensive set, like a UCS set, or maybe just something, well, anything, you know, in the $100 and above range, kind of like what's behind me here, right? This is very much over $100, these two sets. This one, in the $150 range. I've seen the Star Destroyer set drop in price a few times, but you have a plan, and then Lego comes up with a lot of weird stuff like it has lately. Like, cool, I can wait because none of that. No interest in that. That's not going to distract me from my goal. And then here I am thinking, oh, here we go. We got to add the trunk compartment door, and now this Cadillac is looking like it's like a real bona fide car. I love how things kind of just fit so snugly with these builds, and you even got your gold lever here to open the back. I wonder what Joker will keep in the back of his notorious lowrider here. Spare tire, perhaps. So yeah, the conundrum of a Lego collector. You have a plan. You're like, I'm going to stick to the plan, not going to deviate, not going to change anything. Going to get a UCS set, save up for it. And then the Minas Tirith set gets announced, and I'm like, oh, can I avoid that? And then I see it, I hear about the leak. You're like, okay, I'm sure it'll be okay. And then there's rumors like it'll be a micro build kind of thing. I'm like, well, that doesn't sound as interesting if it's like some other micro builds. Those are kind of cool, but it's kind of like not what I had in mind. I guess UCS Death Star phenomena too, because it's like, oh, it's gonna be a Death Star. Then you see it released, you're like, that's not what the set was supposed to look like. But this one does look really good now. After the initial pictures, I'm like, it kind of just looks like a birthday cake. But then someone posted a better version of, I think, the same leaked video or pictures. But I saw a video this time, and they showed the designers presenting it and how the set, yeah, I think kind of like a modular, you know, like bar door, but except that it can pull, the sections can pull out sideways, and you have a lot more interior to the build than what was originally thought, like the king's throne room and everything. So it looks really good. And the price range is a little bit less than a UCS set, or at least the UCS sets I was looking at, like the Millennium Falcon. So actually, no, $200 difference is pretty significant. So it's like, now what? Now what? I will never end up getting a Star Wars UCS set if I get that, or try to get that Minas Tirith set. Now, granted, that set might be out for a while, since it's going to be new this summer. But then, what will, I'm sure they'll have a pretty sweet, I'm assuming a really cool gift with purchase to go with that set. And when they released the Barad-dûr set, that Fell Beast, kind of like the, although that's an Ninjago guy. Oh, that was cool. I forgot we put that up there. The Fell Beast gift with purchase that came with the Barad-dûr, if you bought it on release day, or yeah, fairly soon after it was released, looked amazing. I did not buy the Barad-dûr set when it was released. Waited a couple of years. Got it this past summer when we were doing our live streams, which was so fun. But yeah, missed out on that gift with purchase. Now, then when the Shire set came out, I did get that one, the Smeagol Deagle gift with purchase. I think it's cool. I haven't opened it yet, and I don't know if it's for collector's reasons or whatever. But anyway, what will be the gift with purchase in June? I got to imagine they are going to do a gift with purchase. Oh, darn it. They are going to do a gift with purchase for that set. And then maybe like the talk, maybe that will have kind of a battle pack type of thing. Maybe it will come with, I can't imagine what it will be. Some, because it looks like the Aragorn, the King Aragorn is going to be already with that set. So what could they release with that as a gift with purchase? It'd be fun to speculate on. That would make you get it sooner, like than right away. A Lord of the Rings CMF series would be cool, says Subway Dude. Yes, agree. Tommy says, don't forget to like and subscribe. Psh, definitely don't forget to like. We got, looks like 12 likes. All right, we're doing okay. I got a lot of likes yesterday, so that was fun. I think Brick Together gave us the momentum on that one. Romy Brick says, if we will have the Lord of the Rings CMF series, the Sauron minifigure will crumple on its price. Oh, for sure. Or they will go up higher depending on how they make that CMF Sauron look. Different color cape or something. I don't know. Tommy Brick says, I would like then 12 to 15 battle packs that would make a larger set like Hogwarts. Oh yeah, if they did if they went off the Harry Potter and Ninjago have some really good sub themes. I don't know why they couldn't do that with, I'm not complaining, but I wouldn't know why a Lego couldn't do that with Lord of the Rings. Those sets would be, you know, some smaller mid-scale size sets with minifigures would do really well. Let's see. Brand new in the box. This set goes for $120 to $140. Hey, Sheev. Sheev is here. So this set, the Joker, Notorious Lowrider goes for $120, or maybe it's a different set you're talking about. Let me look that up. I like that. Let's see what we got here, Sheev. That's an interesting development to see. Oh, I could go look on. Let me look on BrickLink. So, I think also that's why the DC sets are probably worth more than normal, because there are not that many right now in terms of DC sets. I was looking the other day to see what was out there. There's a few of those new Batman or Batmobile sets, but let's see. I don't want the instruction books. I want the set. Want this set, people. So maybe that's why these sets are more in value. Okay, so the price range for this one, all in, complete, what were we talking about? So, oh yeah, might be right. So used, it's a $50 set. I don't know if it's new. How much does the price go up? New, if we were to get that set here, most of them are overseas. Yeah, $125 new in the US. If you're gonna buy from a US Bricklink store, this set is, whoa, this set is 125 bucks. So, but used, so now that I'm building it, how about used complete though? That might drop it. So it's down to like 50, although I don't think, yeah, $60 used. So it's still $60. I think I paid 18 bucks for this. I know I got it like super cheap because I didn't get it. It was released in 2017, but I wasn't even into Lego at that point. And then saw it on Amazon. Amazon Spain when we're living overseas, I want to say. All right, so we got the Joker travels in style, man. This is looking more and more definitely like a Joker mobile, although, you know, family friendly, I can't say it, but definitely like another type of car, being a Cadillac from the 70s. Anyways, I cracked myself up. I am Batman, says Troy. Welcome, Troy, to the channel. Welcome, Sheev. Leave a like. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Love having you guys here. Talking Lego. We are talking some awesome ideas. Thanks to Subway Dude here. Talking about Lord of the Rings ideas, especially. She bringing in some price levels for these used sets. Used or new, but old retired sets, I should say. I'm probably going to go to head to bed, but I'll join in the next stream. Thank you, Subway Dude. Love the contribution. Good night, Subway Dude. He says, actually, I saw this set for $20 used, complete at a convention last year. Ah, okay. Well, I guess it depends on where you're looking. That is a very unique place to find a Lego set. So if you see something like that, I guess get it, because you get all these two sets. The last two sets I built, I love these action figures. Now I'm calling them action figures. These minifigures. But I would think, Harley Quinn and Joker and Batgirl bring in some pretty good collector prices there. Of course, we got a Batman keychain. He's still cool looking. There's the Batman on BrickTherapy23. So this set here, I should look up this set. What about the No Way Home set? This thing comes with 9 minifigures, and they are all great. And my favorite is not even a superhero. It's Ned. Ned the Spider Buddy. Can we call him the Spider Buddy? And then you got Doctor Strange there in the background coming through the portal. This set was super fun to build. I looked up the companion set that kind of completes the storyline of it with Sandman breaking through. I still think it's out there. Depends on where you look, for about $38. So good night to Subway Dude. Sheaf says the Lego Batman movie sets are actually pretty expensive usually now. Yeah, I don't think Welcome to Apocalypseburg was... No, that was a Lego Movie 2 series, but that one definitely fits in with the Batman movie one. Troy says, I am Batman. Yep, welcome, Troy. Batman, that is the only way. Yeah, actually, that you say that, Troy. I'm wondering if you're referring to that fun YouTube channel, how it should have ended, the Hishi channel. They do some fun animated series with these guys. Tommy Brick says, look up your Harley Quinn minifig price. Oh, there we go. There might be something interesting. Tavia is back. Psh. Mythic is back. Psh. Love it. Ned is a cool figure. Exactly, Roaming Bricks. Exactly. Welcome to the stream, you guys. Hope you're all doing good. Do cast your precious like for the stream. Yes, I agree. Tavia is going to Ninjago. Tavia says, I upgraded my Big Zane and Ryu. Awesome. Sheaf says that Harley Quinn goes for about 23 bucks. This one alone. And I know this Harley Quinn also, well, not this exact one, but I know this is another there is a minifigure of Harley Quinn in the Welcome to Apocalypseburg set. That one comes with a Batman as well, kind of like a more of a buffed out Batman with like football pads on it, looks like. Okay, so it's 23 bucks. Tommy says look it up. There must be something more to it. Mythic says I got a 1320 piece Ninjago set. That's a good size set, Mythic. Which one? Roaming Brick says, I hate imposter as Batman. We all know the real Batman is Roaming Bricks. Psh! Roaming Bricks knows. Roaming Bricks making the claim here. Don't claim to be the Batman when the real Batman is here, says Roaming Bricks. So yeah, you know what? Let me look now. I'm curious about not old sets, but what are the DC sets right now? Because I don't think I found that many. Let's see. Here we go. DC. You've got, of course, Arkham Asylum. You got the Batman logo set. It comes with like a gold Batman and a regular Batman. $80. And then there's like 3 Batmobile, or 4 actually. No, more than that. 6 of them. You've got a Batman Forever Batmobile. You've got the Batman Batmobile. You've got the Batman and Robin Batmobile, but no Robin. So you're missing out there. Batman and Superman Batmobile. And all of them different versions of Batman with it. You've got the Batman Tumbler versus Two-Face and the Joker. That's kind of fun. It's got 3 minifigures. And you got the classic TV series Batmobile, which is more of like a Technic build, I think. And that one doesn't come with any minifigures. I think that's more of a, I don't know, an ideas or icon set, but that one's like on the Lego creator kind of build. And then some keychains. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8 sets. That's it for DC. So I don't know. Lego's taking a break. They keep upping their count for Star Wars. But nothing I'd say too exciting, because I'm gonna try to see here. Is it even or not? I think it is. Nothing too exciting, because the Smart Brick sets are just really taking away from the excitement for Star Wars buys. Plus the price. I don't know, the price. What are we thinking here? What are we thinking here, Lego, with the price? All right, we've got just a little bit left here. I got the trim. It's looking like a pretty sweet looking ride. Love the color. I didn't put all the stickers on, but that's okay. I'm glad those zebra skin seats, very posh for Joker, or very tacky, one of the two, are there. And the purple trim is looking pretty sweet though. And I want to say, I'm sure someone who's a car pro could say what model this is, but it definitely looks like a Cadillac. Old school American car. I don't even know if they even make Cadillacs anymore. Let's see. And I didn't realize there's like the Millennium Falcon or Star Wars Flickfire missiles for this car. What in the world? So you think Joker's messing around with his fake bat gun, but he is not messing around. Oh, and then he's got one of those old school horns that make the kind of push air sound. I don't even want to try and replicate that with my voice, but I can hear it. That like squeeze horn thing here off to the side. So this Joker car has a lot of character there. There we go. You know, they squeeze that thing and go, you know, there we go. That's the most replicated sound I could get. 15 likes, let's go. We've got this. We're filming in the old BrickTherapy23 studio. It's Friday. Hey, this thing's got windshield wipers. A lot of detail in this build. These are the things I love. When you're building Lego and you're not really paying attention to every single part as you build, or I shouldn't say that. You're not aware of every single part of the build other than dropping pieces. But I don't know why these aren't parts I would necessarily be excited about. These little grill parts and joystick kind of handle parts. But now they're used as windshield wipers, and they look so fun. So I'll show you what I mean here. So you can get the things on. Seemingly an easy piece to put on. It's just a single stud, but I want to make it flush with the windows, not sticking out. Look at that. We got windshield wipers. Joker. I don't know if all Lego vehicles have windshield wipers on the front like that. Like that. And now to smooth out the front hood here with a couple more plate pieces. Smooth plate pieces. As a kid, when Lego Classic Space introduced these flat, smooth plate pieces, oh my goodness, did I think that was the coolest thing ever. You know, and then you put the vehicles with the tires and have it roll on like a ramp that goes into the spaceship, and then like a door like this, and then you get the flat plates inside and everything just smooth and connected like that. Oh my goodness. Loved the Lego design and build. I think rediscovering that, building again with my kids as they're growing up, and we build a few Lego sets here and there. That just those things, all those qualities make you enjoy Lego so much. Okay, where am I putting these pieces? I see two purple wing angular pieces. I cannot tell where they go. Oh, right in the front. I was like, where? I'll show you. Need a flashlight, I guess. I was like, where do these pieces go? I could not see it in the instructions. Looking. Oh, over here in the front. So subtle. They didn't give me an arrow here to point that out. So, all right. You know, you just think you're making so much progress, and then you come across something which should be an easy add-on, and it is, if you can see it. But look at that front end to the vehicle. Now this car more and more is looking awesome. Glad I got this set. Roaming Brick says, the real Batman is Roaming Bricks. Tavia says, I built something based off of Jay's transforming car, says Tavia. Baseball. Psh! Very cool, Tavia. Baseball. Mythic says, the set 70654. It took 10 hours. 7 minifigs was worth it. The old season 9. Okay, Mythic, let me look that up. 70654. What is that one? You guys give me these Lego numbers, then you make me look it up, but I don't mind. Kind of fun to discover. Oh, is that the submarine? Oh, no, it's not. That is, what is that one called? The Diesel Knot. Yes, I remember that set. There was another one. This one's retired, right? I think this is retired. There's when did some of these Ninjago sets come out? There was one with a buildable Ninjago figure, like a giant buildable Ninjago figure. That one was so cool. I think that was a 2019 set. I have to look that one up. I don't remember the name of it. But that one was so cool. Yeah, this is like an old school Cadillac where you put the car logo on the front of the hood here. In this case, a rooster. A golden rooster. Oh my goodness, does that make the set even better? Oh man, even when I was looking at the picture, you just don't notice the details well enough until you build a darn thing. This is why Lego is so fun. You know, you get into these details of the build. What a great add-on to that. Okay, and then finally the tires. The tires with the golden rims. All right, look like barrels, I guess, kind of too. And I think I was right, because it has 5 tires. These should just kind of snap together, sort of. These are pretty solid. Okay, so we got the tires going. 5 of these. I think the trunk is meant to hold one of them. It's a big size trunk. I was just kind of saying that jokingly, but I do believe one of these goes in the trunk. So I'll have to pick the one that looks the least symmetrical, or I don't know, the least, must be a better angle to put these things on. There we go. 4 tires. That one kind of got messed up. The golden rim tires. Man, sometimes these work really well and sometimes not. Come on. Man, if this was a speed build, you're gonna get messed up on the tires. Yeah, little old Bricks, not kidding. Building for 3.5 hours straight. If he's doing some of these kind of things where you're trying to get the assembly to work perfectly, you're gonna get some calluses on your fingers, man. What the heck? Guess this is what happens when you wait a couple of years before you actually build a set. I don't know how a kid would be able to put the tire on the rim there. That was a little ridiculous. Okay, maybe because the plastic's older now or something, but all right, now it's gonna look good though, because we got the cap pieces here, and you know I could hear this going into the garage with the what do you call it, the hydraulic, or the air pressurized drill, putting these things on, putting the rims on with the lug nuts and everything. But very cool. All right, we are getting the limo, or the lowrider mobile to 100% operational, and the flick fire missiles, got to figure out where those go. They didn't really show me where. Oh no, it does not go. What am I thinking? The back tire sticks out like a SUV kind of thing. Interesting. All right, so there's the spare tire goes on the back like a classic Cadillac. There we go. All right, so much detail on this car. Very fun. I know the Batmobile is all about, you know, strength and power and fierceness and functionality, but the Joker's got a lowrider car here with a hydraulic kind of effect here with these Technic chassis. Oh yeah, look at that. This car can have those guys jealous who have this in real life. All right, put Joker in his place. The dude is ready to cruise. He's got his, oh, the gun won't work though here. If I put the bang here, could put the seat in the center. He's got to have his gun while he's driving, man. It's too cool to have. You can't have this thing just like off to the side. I'm gonna have to have him kind of standing up in the car holding this thing. Yeah, I could stand to have this set on display for a little bit. Look at how fun that is. The Joker, set number 70906. The Joker's Notorious Lowrider. Not bad at all for an $18 buy. I think when you see sets like this, you know, it's like 18 bucks. Yeah, whoa, Joker, come on. He fell out of the, he did a bailout. I didn't snap him into place, I guess that's why. I think when you find a set like this, especially popular themes or themes that are just really kind of classic in their own right, like DC or Marvel or Star Wars, it doesn't hurt to pick up 1 or 2 of these sets to add to your collection. So look at that. I guess Harley Quinn could ride with him. They're on the same, supposedly on the same side. I don't know if they trust each other or not. Definitely not a dynamic duo like Batman and Robin. But I'll have to see if we have a Batmobile in our collection. I'm pretty sure my older son had one in his collection. So I gotta see though. Roaming Bricks still reminding us of the 50% off Enterprise set. You just gotta go visit Roaming Bricks on the other side of the world to get that discount. Mythic says, wow, okay, so he thinks that's impressive. If anyone wants to grab the USS Enterprise, then visit India before the 14th. So what store is doing that, Roaming Bricks? Is it a Lego store, a Lego licensed store in India, or just an independent, or what do you call it, like a franchise type set of stores in India itself? Lego is using a dynamic pricing strategy, which is kind of not fair for collectors who will buy the sets upon their release. I know, well, you know what's going on then, and more people should be aware of this. Do not give in to the FOMO. I granted the one time, I guess it's worth it is if you're looking for a gift with purchase. Like I said, with the Minas Tirith set coming out, if there's a gift with purchase that really gets your grabs your attention, then that's one thing. But there's one thing I forgot to put with the lowrider set are the rubber bands that hold these things into place. So that I was like, what's in here? More capes, but I think these are the tension bands that hold the lowrider vehicle or the chassis, so they are more bounceable versus they just collapse. Okay. Oh, and the flick fire missiles go in the trunk. Let me take out these guys. Joker doesn't even want to be in his car here. So this thing, flick fire missiles from the back. So if Batman decides to chase Joker in his vehicle here, you better be careful. So I assume when this thing bounces, these things fire because there's no you can't flick them from your. They're back here. Like you gotta hit them from. You have to reach through the back and hit them that way. I think. So let's see if that works. You do that. There he goes. That thing went flying. I don't know. Went pretty far, pretty fast. Cool design with Lego and these flick fire missiles. A lot of those go flying. Don't know where they end up. So yeah, don't give out into the FOMO unless there's an awesome gift with purchase. Now, Roaming Bricks, does that 50% discount mean that Lego also will give you the gift with purchase with it? I would be curious. I could see why maybe in India it's doing that. I don't know. Like in the US, that was a popular show. That seems to be more of a US specific TV show in popularity. I'm sure, the movies made it more popular worldwide, but I don't know. I think in the US. All right, there we go. There's the effect with the tension bands or the rubber bands. I don't know. Still kind of, it's not the most bouncy. Still kind of, it's almost like the Joker Cadillac kind of lost its effectiveness because all it means is he's got bad shock absorbers in this thing. The struts are weak, man. So there we go. We got the set. We've got the three figs. We got Harley Quinn, Joker. Oh man, I forgot she's got her skates on there, so she can't attach. She can't stand on anything. But Joker though, and his bang, and his car, and how fun! Finished the Friday with a fun Joker build. This was a fun series of builds. All right, guys, thanks for being here. It looks like most of you are heading out heading out anyway. Justin Morrison though came in to say hello. Psh, Justin, good to see you. Well, hope you guys have a great start to your weekend. Roaming Brick says, just imagine the USS Enterprise was released a few months ago, and already it's seen to be going on discount, offered at 50% off. That's why I learned my lesson. I will never pick up sets which are released. Always need to wait till the discounts are offered. I agree, Roaming Bricks. Money is hard to earn and easy to spend. Oh, wise words, exactly. Like I said, the only time you might want to get something on new release is if you find the gift for purchase to be worth your hard-earned cash. Probably better to invest it. We'll wait for a few months and then get some of the investment profit if you do gain. There's a lot of ways to invest money these days, and then use some of your profit to then buy a set. If you know it's coming out. But yeah, that would be the only time I'd buy a set early is with a gift with purchase. All right, guys, have a good start to your weekend. Hopefully we will see you, Lord willing, tomorrow on a Saturday, depending on where you are.